What up, Buckeye Nation? OHIO's down in the comment section. Man, it has been a minute since we talked. Happy New Year to you guys. Merry Christmas, all that stuff. I know I'm a few weeks late, but man, life happens. That's all I'm going to say. Man, let's recap. There's been a lot going on with our Buckeyes. Let's start things off with January 1st, man. We won the Rose Bowl 28-23 over Washington. Haskins had a huge day, 25 of 37, 251, 3 touchdowns. Mike Weber, 15 carries, 96 yards. J.K. Dobbins, kind of a low-key game, man. 7 carries, 24 yards, and a touchdown. Paris Campbell, huge day. Last game as a Buckeye, 11 grabs, 71 yards. K.J. Hill, next, 3 catches for 54 yards. And on defense, we just were all over the place. Jordan Fuller had 9 tackles. Brandon White had the coming out game that we all expected. He had 8 tackles, 2 for a loss. Jayshon Cornell and the Predator Chase Young each had a sack. This game could have been a lot uglier, but I feel like the Buckeyes took their foot off the gas. They were up 28-3 in the third quarter and then let Washington score 20 points in the fourth. It could have been a lot worse. Like I said, I think Urban was just kind of like, hey, we can coast into it. We're going to win this game regardless. What a way to send out one of the greatest coaches in Ohio State history with a win in the granddaddy of them all. You know what I'm saying? So let's fast forward. We're after the Rose Bowl. Urban Meyer's out. He passes the whistle on to Ryan Day, who's officially the new head coach of the Ohio State. And, man, what is the first move he does? Goes and gets himself a quarterback. Justin Fields, the #1 quarterback prospect from last year's recruiting class, is now an Ohio State Buckeye. Now, I'm a big fan of the show QB1, and I watched Justin Fields his senior year in high school, and this kid is special. He's a big dude. He's like 6'3", he's 230, he's thick, and he can throw the ball. He reminds me a lot of JT meets Dwayne Haskins with his arm. He's able to make the deep throws. He's able to make the medium throws and the short throws. So we're excited to have him on campus. But now that Justin Fields is on campus, what happens with Tate Martell? Well, this week, Tate announced, sort of, that he was putting his name into the transfer portal. Now, if you guys don't know what the transfer portal is, it's where college athletes can put their names for teams to recruit them, open up their recruitment again. And I hate to see Tate go. I'm not going to lie to you. I live in Vegas. Tate Martell was like the king of Vegas for 4 years. He was undefeated at Bishop Gorman High School, went to Ohio State as a 5-star prospect, and I was excited to see him on the field. I think he's electrifying. I think he has a lot of Johnny Manziel in college in him, but I can understand how he's feeling. You know, you sit behind J.T. Barrett, Dwayne Haskins. It's your turn to take over the team. But instead of it being your turn to take over the team, now a new quarterback comes in, and he's going to be pushing you for, playing time. And he's coming in with a lot of hype. It sucks. It sucks. I hate to see, Tate get out of there. But I think wherever he goes, he's still going to shine. A lot of rumors are that he's going to end up in Miami because a couple of his homeboys from Gorman are down there. West Virginia's on the table. One team that said they don't want him is UNLV, which I think is pretty interesting because UNLV is trash and they need a star to come and play quarterback. But we have a lot of juniors leaving this year. Draymond Jones announced before the Rose Bowl that he's getting out of there. Mike Weber's out. Who else is leaving? Dwayne declared that he was leaving, which is sad, man. You know, I would have loved to see him stay one more year, but listen, man, he's the #1 prospect, #1 QB prospect. He is a top 10 pick, a legit top 10 pick. Any team that picks him up, they're going to be better because this kid can throw the rock. Offensive lineman Michael Jordan declared early. Now, he's interesting because he came in as a tackle. They moved him to guard, and then they moved him to center. I think he should have stayed one more year, moved back out to left tackle, dominated, then went to the pros, and he would have been a higher pick. But according to Mel Kiper, he's the #3 prospect at his position right now. So he could be like a second rounder, maybe a late first round pick. One player that announced that he is coming back is Damon Arnett. And I think I speak for all of Buckeye Nation when I say he could have left. He could have left. I was looking at Twitter once he announced, and everybody said the same thing. They're ready to see Jeffrey Okudah and Sean Wade take over the starting cornerback roles and show what they can do. Because I think those are our two best corners going into next season. Going into next season, we're getting rid of some coaches. Greg Schiano is out. Welcome two new defensive coordinators, Greg Madison from the team up north and Jeff Hafley from the 49ers. He used to be the 49ers defensive back coach. So I'm excited to have a defensive back coach being our defensive coordinator because maybe it'll help our DBs in their coverage. A lot of the frustration last season was our quarterbacks never turned their heads to see where the ball was at. It was always like we were face guarding instead of looking for the ball. So hopefully this guy comes in and he could actually show our DBs how to cover. I hate to see Schiano go. He had a great run at Ohio State. I'm going to be interested to see how Greg Madison from the team up north fits into Ohio State and what he can bring. Larry Johnson's not going anywhere. Thank God. That guy is the best coach that we have on our roster right now, because what he does with that defensive line is special. It is special, and I would have loved to see him get the D coordinator job, but if he's happy just coaching the D line, my man, stay here and let's get there. Let's go to the national championship next year. Also, what's been happening is recruiting, man. Recruiting is a big deal right now, and Ohio State is bringing in a great class into next season. They were able to sign the number 3 defensive end in the country, Zach Harrison from Ohio, keeping the Ohio boys right here at home. I love to see that. We're also bringing in the number 2 wide receiver in the country, Garrett Wilson, and this kid is going to be a beast. I can see him getting a lot of playing time his freshman year just because he's a playmaker. So that's going to wrap it up for Buckeye Talk, man. I'm excited about the new start and the new beginnings that are coming for our team. Leave comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. What was the surprise, so far this off season? What are you guys most excited about going into next season? And how do you think the recruiting will finish out for the rest of the season? I think recruitment signing day is sometime in February, I think. So I'm excited to see what happens. Right now, I think we have a solid class, but it could be a lot better. And I'm excited to see what Ryan Day does in his first season as the Buckeyes full-time head coach. So comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. Remember, OHIO's down in the comments, and I'm going to holler at you guys next time. Thanks for watching, guys. 2 fingers in the air. Peace.